Hey guys, Steve here. Today is Saturday, September 10th, 2022. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. I actually, I get to tell you, I actually did record a couple of videos before this, and I was ready to actually get them posted, but unfortunately, I went fishing in a new kayak. I was pretty cheap, and anyway. So long story short, I basically flipped my kayak, and that's when I discovered that my phone does not float. So unfortunately, I lost a lot of photos and videos and all my contacts, and including my last one or two videos that I did for you guys that I was going to post. So that's why it's been quite a while since I posted anything. I had to took about a week to get a new phone. Luckily, I had insurance, so. But anyway, I'm back in business. So actually, in getting a new phone, so I did for the last year, really for the last couple of years, I've been doing all my videos via my Samsung S21 Ultra phone, and when I made my claim to get a new phone because I was paying insurance, they actually sent me a new phone and they sent me an upgrade, which is now being recorded at this time via a Samsung S22 Ultra. I don't know if it's a really big difference, but that one of the big things I've always liked about the Samsung phones over iPhones for me personally is the quality of the pictures and the video. So that's what's going on. And one thing I will show you at the end of at the end of the video, I'm gonna give you a sneak peek of another video I'm going to do right after this one or shortly after this one that you're not going to want to miss, because it's going to be a lot of premium stuff, RLC stuff, and I'll give you a sneak peek and some rare stuff. So I decided I've been basically downsizing a lot of stuff, and really anything that any pieces that I like in my collection that I have not opened up to display, I'll be doing opening a lot of those pieces, including some supers and things like that. So stay tuned to the end of the video, and let's go ahead and get started. I have a lot to share with you. We had a club meet today, which is the September club meet. So I did pick up some stuff today. I found several pieces in the stores, and so let's go ahead and get started. Mostly Hot Wheels. I'm looking at Hot Wheels and Matchboxes, primarily what I'm going to be sharing with you, and we'll go ahead and get started. So I did open some stuff already, only because, as you may or may not know, the Target mail-in is actively going on right now. The Target mail-in is for I believe it's a Ford Bronco, and I needed to open those cars to get the cards to mail in because definitely wanted to get one. I have, if you look at one of my older videos, I showcased basically, I think it was maybe like 7-8 years of all mail-ins specifically. I'll probably do another one of those once I finish out the 2022 mail-ins. I'll show that same collection again, but obviously up until now. But I try to get at least one mail-in, full set mail-ins each year, but we'll see how that goes. But anyway, so I opened up several pieces. I'm going to share those with you first. So, and a lot of these pieces I'm sharing with you are, I want to say, I believe the majority of them are M case. It's an L case. Actually, M case is just now hitting. I do have a couple of M case pieces that I'm sharing with you today. Haven't really found much, but M cases are starting to hit now. But the ones I'm going to show you to start off with are L case. So, first piece is going to be this red Honda S2k. Now, at first I thought we saw this before, and I looked at my display case because I basically have, with the exception of a couple of convention pieces, I do have essentially every Honda S2k that's been released. And I swear I thought this had been released, and when I checked my case, it was released, but it actually has a sun visor strip at the top of the window. That's the only difference from what I can tell. I was going to bring it over here to show you, but I don't want to waste time because I have a lot of stuff to show you. But at the end of the day, this is a little different, and this has not this specific variation, if you will, hasn't been released. So that'll go to the into the display case with all my other S2Ks, and maybe I'll do a separate video on just my S2Ks. So next is this. I don't know if this is the first casting of this. This is the new Lamborghini Scion or Scion. I don't know. I want to say this is kind of a. I don't know technically what color this is. Maybe an olive green, if you will. Nice piece. Cool casting. Probably not my favorite of all the Lamborghinis. It's. I'm not sure about the back end. Front obviously looks, of course, like a Lamborghini, but. You know, maybe it's something, one of those cars I need to see in a picture of, or, you know, need to see in real life to make a, you know, to get my full impression of this particular model itself. But pretty cool piece. It's got the gold wheels, black interior. Some taillight tampos, and, you know, looks like the headlights are sort of painted. And, of course, the Lambo bull emblem on the front there. Okay. All right. Next, we got a couple Liberty Walks. We got the Liberty Walk Silhouette Works GT Nissan 35 GT RR version 2. I really like this color. I think this is the second or third release of this particular casting. But I do like this color. If you look at it a certain way, it's almost, you know, it could say blue, or it is almost a purple. But very cool piece. I like the casting. Some grill tampo there. The headlights, it looks like it is molded into the window pieces, like some of the older, like a lot of other pieces. So it's all headlights are all molded into the window. No taillight details at all there, but of course you got the side tampos, the Hot Wheels, and the Liberty Walk tampo there. So cool casting. Nice to see this one. I'm trying to think if looking at my case here, it would be nice to see I would say it'd be nice to see a premium Real Riders version of this. But as I say that, you know, what are the chances of finding them there? So, because they do go fast. Next piece is the RX-7 and the Falcon Tire Racing. Not going to say much about this other than, you know, it's a pretty cool piece. All right. Next is a second recolor of the new Nissan Z Proto. There you go. It's in white. First one is in yellow. I'm gonna actually show you the 2-pack version of this as well, which is the premium. So we'll show that with you in a second. But there you go. Nothing really, you know, all white, smoked, tinted windows, black interior. I saw this at the Washington D.C. Auto Show earlier this year. It looked pretty nice. Exactly like this. I'm still, as I mentioned in the previous video, I'm still on the fence about the rear end of this thing. Front is nice, but check out that video because I do a walk around of the real Proto from that show. Next is we got the another release of the Skyline here. Of course, this is also, if you can find it, and if you can find it for a good price, of course, this is the the L Case Super Treasure Hunt. Very nice piece. Somebody had it on their table for sale today. I didn't really ask how much it was because I kind of had an idea what he was going to sell it for. But very nice. I like the color. I have several of these. Obviously, this has been released multiple times. Black interior, clear windows. Looks like no front end tampos, taillight tampos in the back there for the lights, and of course the side. Great color. All right. Porsche. As you know, I like my Porsches. The 911 GT3. great color, blue. Nothing really much more to say about this one. Not too fond of the wheels selection on this one, but you know, obviously that can be changed. Again, here's another example of the headlights being molded into the window. It's all one piece, so you got a couple of tampos for the Porsche emblem in the front there, and then of course actually a nice detail on the back here, particularly how small it is. It's a nice and clean job they did there. The license plate and the Porsche Porsche logo there. Okay, looks like it does have a roll cage as well. All right. Oh, Corvette. Got a new Corvette here. You know, we've seen probably a handful of the new C8R Corvettes. Love to get this one in a real rider. Well, we have seen a premium version of this from, I want to say it's a two-pack or maybe a Transport. I can't remember. But C8's pretty nice. Lots of tampos, obviously, you can see here. Standard wheels on this one. It's got the rear diffuser, lower diffuser on the back there. So I've got several of these in my display case as well. What do we got? The Silhouette. So Liberty Walk Silhouette, Super Silhouette Nissan Silvia S15. Pretty cool. I'm not a huge fan of this particular casting. I like it. I don't know if I like the wing on this. It looks kind of weird how it's so small on this. I don't comment below. I don't know if that's what it really looks like. Yeah, it kind of looks funny, but the rest of the car is pretty nice. Like the front end is pretty cool, obviously. Got the little rear diffuser on this one as well. Obviously for racing. So nice job on this one. All yellow, black interior, covered in tampos. This one was actually I want to say maybe a K case piece. I hadn't seen it. I actually stumbled across this, and I didn't even know it was coming out. But this is a Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR Liberty Walk version as well. Pretty cool piece. I love this color. It's kind of hard to tell on this camera, but it's actually a little bit more sky blue than a dark blue. But very cool piece. Again, and the wheels on this one kind of small, kind of weird option, but I like this. The rest of this is really cool. So I don't know what's going on with the wheels, but yeah, did a nice job. Nothing really fancy on this one, other than the Liberty Walk tampo on this. Nothing on the rear there, and it's got blue base, so, and black interior. Okay. And the last loose one I have here is the new McLaren Elva. Not a huge fan of this type style of car, but it's a McLaren, so it'll go nicely with my McLaren collection, which I currently have stored away because I don't have room for it. But actually, this does look kind of nice. I like the curves on this one. Does remind me a little bit of the Porsche 918, kind of the style, size, etc. But I do like how I like the kind of the alternative interior, tan brown interior on this one. Although I don't know if it goes really well with black on this particular piece, but no windshield on this one. Lots of tampos there, but actually overall nice piece. So I have to look up some pictures of the real thing to see how it looks, to see how this compares to the real thing, because I never even heard of this particular model before. So I don't know if it's brand new or maybe just a limited edition or what. So, but yeah, cool piece. All right, moving on. Okay, so let's talk about some other. Okay, so we'll talk about here. So this is an H case. This is a little older one I picked up today from a buddy of mine, Ken. I didn't never found this, but this is a. As you know, I also collect minis in addition to Subarus. So let me adjust that. So this is the H case regular treasure hunt Morris Mini Cooper. Unfortunately, it looks like these are not pop-offs. so they kind of come and go as they please. Mattel does, but for those who are familiar with this casting, like all the older castings of this, it was they were the body popped off the base, had a little switch here on the bottom that you can slide, and the whole thing would just pop off. I also just now noticing the older castings also had roll cages, and this one does not have roll cages either. So not a big deal, but it is. I don't know if it's a way of saving money for Mattel, but there you go. It is a Mini, and Morris Mini, and I'll go in the Morris Mini display case, which is currently in my garage. And it's got a little scratch there, but cool piece, yellow, lots of tampos. Yeah. I don't even know how many of this casting have been released. I would say at least 3 or 4 dozen, maybe. I have several of them, if not most of them. So, okay. So, also picked up today from one of the vendors, because I never saw these. These are the, I don't know if these are not the most recent, but maybe within, yeah. So these are K case. So these are the K case Target Red Card exclusives. And there was only the 2 that I wanted. I didn't really want the Automobilia, I think it's Automobilia Pininfarina, which is all red. But these are the 2 that I really wanted the most. So we have the Subaru Wrx Sti. Again, red card. I do have. I basically have every release of this car as well. I do like this one. I like the black and the red. That really pops. We've seen that specific deco or design on 3 or 4 of them already. So, but it says red on there. But yeah. So that'll go in the Subaru case, all black interior, which is also in my garage. Maybe I'll share that with you as well. And another one, of course, is the Porsche 935 Red Edition. Oops. And another cool piece. This is, I want to say, we've seen 2. This might be the 2nd or the 3rd release of this particular casting. But again, nice piece. I like the red wheels on this one as well. All white, red tampo pinstriping there, and black interior. So those are 2 of the 3 red editions. Now, the K case, so JK. So maybe these are the most recent ones. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been able to find reds, actual reds editions in Target. So the next 2 pieces I'm going to share with you, and hopefully we'll find more and share more when we get them. But the next 2 pieces are actually M case. So this is the 2nd release of the tuned Chevy Silverado. And actually I have the first one here. Just happened to be sitting here. So open this one up. So there's the red one. Pretty cool. Not much more to say about that, but kind of a neat casting. I like it. Kind of cute. So hold on to that. And then we have a Lancia Delta Integral. Love the color in this one. This is actually, I dare to say this is very, very British green. I like the dark green metallic paint there. So they did a really nice job. And actually, I'm not a great fan of these wheels, but they actually do look good on this, only because of, I think, the period of this particular car. But they did a nice job on this one. That paint is really nice. Look at that. That is great. So it's got tan interior and semi-smoked windows. And of course lots of tampo details all the way around. Well, that's all around, not the back. But got some headlight tampos there, or painted, maybe it's painted, and of course the side. So that's a couple of the M cases that are just hitting now. Hopefully I'll be able to share some more with you when those come out. Alright, I may have to split this up into 2 videos. So the next piece, this is the new. I can't remember what the name of this particular release is called. I don't know if it's limited edition or anniversary. I think the original was called Anniversary, but pink and blue. So there's several pieces in this one. These were found in grocery store. In our case, Wegmans grocery store. We have the Datsun Fairlady 2000, which is what this one is. Skyline 2000 GTR, 70 Volkswagen Baja Bug, which is kind of a tune, I guess. Of course, the Manga tuner, tuned. Custom 53 Chevy, and the Nitro Tailgater. But this one, and of course the Skyline, is the one I was more interested in. I haven't found the Skyline yet, but we'll go ahead and open this one. Always a cool casting. I always like this. I like the color combination on this one, and I like the fact that the base on these are that pink, almost like an anodized pink paint. So, but cool casting. Have several of these, of course, but yeah, it's a pretty short car. All right. Okay, so let's talk about some. Okay, so I'm going to. I think I'm going to stop here. I'm going to show them 2 more pieces, and then I'm going to break this up into 2 different videos because I don't want to. We're coming on 20 minutes, so I'm going to break this up into 2 videos, and then I'll do my big opening that I was talking about. But before I show you the last 2 pieces, or 2 Matchbox pieces, let me give you a little sneak peek. I'll sneak peek in both of the videos, but I'll give you a sneak peek of what I'll be opening up shortly. And so here's my sneak peek. I'll give you an idea if you can guess what it is. But there you go. All right, so last pieces in this video I'm going to show you are a couple of Matchbox. So the new releases of the Moving Parts Matchbox are now hitting. Got back up there. So I got 2 of them. Several of these, but these are the 2 that I wanted. The 2016 BMW i8. So we'll open this one here. This one has the gull wing, or not the gull wing, scissor doors, if you will. I don't know, gull wing. I don't really know, but opening doors. If I can open this up here. There we go. These, of course, are these retail for $247. They don't have wheel riders, unfortunately, or rubber tires, but they do have, of course, the opening moving parts. See if I can open this without cracking. There you go. So there you go. This one is obviously a silver one. Now, obviously, you can tell it does look kind of funny. The color of the doors doesn't match the color of the car. I don't know if that was the intention or not. I don't think so, because I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it supposed to be like that? I don't know if it is or not, but I do think that is kind of odd. But the fact that they open like that, though, and they figure out how to do it, manufacture, I think that part is the cool part, particularly on a small 1/64th car. But the rest of the car, it's pretty standard, nice paint. Looks like it is a metallic silver paint, and the doors close pretty well. Of course, you have tampos on the back there, and then in the front as well. Okay. And another piece that I picked up that I was just showing you a second ago. This is the 2020 Porsche 911 Carrera 4S. This is also the one, I didn't pick up a third piece, but a buddy of mine was the one who really wanted it. It's the Corvette C8 with the opening engine piece. So there it is. Yeah, so this one, the doors open as well. So nice piece. It's nice to see they're starting to do this again. Nothing other than that, nothing really fancy. It's got some tampos for the headlights and some for the taillights and the license plate. So, all right, that concludes part 1 of my openings. Stay tuned for part 2, and grand opening, if you will. So see you in a few. Thanks.